1 year ago today, Glenn Litton shot and critically injured two little boys at Feather River Adventist School in Palermo. He then shot and killed himself. 6-year-old Roman Mendez and 5-year-old Elias Wolford are reportedly still recovering. Now, Butte County Sheriff Corey Honey recently revealed on his podcast that Litton had a manifesto which included criticisms against Israel, the Seventh-day Adventist Church, women, and law enforcement. Litton also claimed to be part of an international terror group targeting children.
I don't remember the per word, but in summary, what this note says is this shooter identifies himself by name. He refers to himself as a lieutenant of this national alliance, and that he's activated what he refers to as countermeasure. Essentially, he started the task to start executing children for this international alliance.
Officials say Litton had traveled to Istanbul recently, but they determined there was no international terror group. The investigation did leave a lasting mark on investigators even, including Butte County District Attorney Mike Ramsey.
Action News Now reporter Emilio Del Carpio spoke with Ramsey today. He joins us live. Emilio, Ramsey had a lot to say, apparently, about what they uncovered.
He did, Alan. He did, and it was a very heavy conversation. Ramsey spoke to me about how that day unfolded from his perspective, his immediate reaction, and that of first responders. For Ramsey, it was a normal day. He was at his office in Oroville when he got the call. A mass shooting at Palermo Seventh-day Adventist School. He heard the report that 2 students were down. Ramsey and his investigators, along with most of southern Butte County law enforcement, headed to the scene immediately. Ramsey's thoughts, oh my God, not here. You saw the aftermath of the shooting, the blood on the floor. You saw children's sneakers left behind. And you dealt with all of the fallout from that. What advice would you have for another person that could maybe deal with that same situation? And on a more personal side, do you still have thoughts of that day?
The first way to deal with it, of course, is professionally. I mean, I'm looking for answers at that point. But these types of cases bleed over. There's no way they can't bleed over. And you look at it and you hold family closer. You hold grandchildren closer, and you pray it never happens to them.
Ramsey told me that the shooter, Glenn Litton, used a ghost gun with mismatched serial numbers on the barrel, the slide of the gun, and a 3D printed grip, trigger, and magazine. He says a CHP officer was down the road from the scene and arrived in roughly 90 seconds. That officer verified there was no longer a threat, then performed life-saving medical attention to both children. Ramsey arrived on the scene moments later, where he saw the aftermath of the shooting, the blood on the principal's hands from trying to save the injured children. Images, he says, are like a photograph in his memory. Ramsey tells me that both children that were injured, then 6-year-old Roman Mendez and 5-year-old Elias Wolford, are psychologically holding up very well. Both boys were invited to the FBI headquarters in Sacramento, where they were sworn in as honorary junior agents. Live in Chico, Emilio Del Carpio, Action News Now.
Thanks for that, Emilio. We did reach out to the Feather River Adventist School, and they sent us a statement from the president of the Northern California Conference of Seventh-day Adventists, saying in part, over the past year, we have seen the resilience of our teachers, students, and families as they have continued their educational mission amid grief and uncertainty. They have chosen hope and faith over fear and despair.